Missing goods. Well, that is true. There's a bit of a food deficit as far as luxury food is concerned. This place exists and is sending over... where is it? The goods. So, no need to pay too much attention to that area for the time being. Just need 5,000 executives. Where could a person get 5,000 executives? Well, seeing as how I don't quite have smart drones yet, let's see, does that leave room for this? No. Oh, that was just barely not close enough. Okay, let's get that moved. Okay, let's get that urbanization pumped up. Yes, you do. You don't have enough rejuvenators. They're awfully bad at lying, which is good. I would just prefer they didn't bother trying to lie in the first place, but we can't always get what we want, now can we? Okay, rejuvenator problem solved. Up next, food. Where did I put the fine food place? I don't think I put one over here, actually. Did I? No. Yeah, so far I'm just using the one. So I'll just place down another. Still have enough fish? Let's see. Find food.
Updating transfer options.
Yes, it is inefficient. That is true. Actually, demolish that just to get the maintenance saved a little bit. Power is low. Well, guess what? I have the oh so convenient quest chain. Oh, I have to bring the objects back. Okay, yeah, send them over there. In the meantime, though, there'll still be a few more steps, so I will have to resolve the power issue the normal way this time. It'll be so convenient once I get the next stage done, though. But, next, luxury food. So, at the moment, we are surviving off of fish, rice, and vegetables. However, executives want the finer things in life. Soybeans. And this is where we start getting into the super alloy consumption. Now, soy can't be used on its own, but I do kind of like the way these look. Not quite so much the main building, it's kind of boring, but the expansions. Cool. And then there is the question of, how do I use the soybeans? Well, it's simple. Due to environmental regulations from people concerned about various side effects of soy consumption that may or may not exist, we have instead devoted it entirely to use for cattle, which is already something soy in the real world is already used for. It's just it's also used for other things. And then we will also get wine production on these cool buildings. These look really cool. Yeah. The financiers say there's not enough demand for this electric dam. Even if there wasn't, I could very easily make one. Let's just put it that way. Oh, gee, not even being sarcastic, I actually do wonder what the out-of-universe explanation is, like, for how these people make any sort of conclusions. I have one spare power. And they're asking me about not having a financial incentive to do this? Like, you have to be joking. There is 100% money in what we're about to do here. Those are all biopolymers, so it looks like we'll need a bit more feldspar, a bit more cobalt, and some bonus manufacturing.
Transfer route inefficient. Missing goods.
What? How? Where'd all the fish go? I thought we had more fishing coming. Huh? Okay, well, I do need some more construction bots to accumulate, so I'll just leave it be for the time, I suppose. Come on, hand over the fish, and nobody gets hurt. Is that enough fish? Yes, it is. Alright. Now I've got the fish, and a few more construction bots have come in, and so it is time to assemble the food. Look at this massive facility.
Sorry about it, Ash. I can't lose this job now.
Ooh, yeah. Now, this luxurious beef and wine, all packaged into one microwavable meal, is a primo, luxurious taste of nostalgia. Now, the cattle to run this, well, we do require a lot of power to make sure that we do this properly. Something about ethical cattle raising or something or other, but that's not so important. Now, the vineyards do have very low productivity for their cost, but that makes sense. Have you seen the dome pyramid that we're building these in? They're very space intensive for being so tall, but they don't actually cost that much money. Maintenance is rather low on these things. The cost is low, it's just they take up a lot of space. And their production is a bit low. It's the food design workshop. We need a lot of people to run this. But oh, I need more of that, right. Do I have a surplus I can devote? No. I'll just pretend I do for the time being. Alright, we're going to use super alloys to upgrade the spaceport to orbital. However, to finalize the upgrade, we need some rare materials. But before I go to gather the rare materials, I should ensure I don't run out of this stuff. Because I am a bit low on it at the moment. Probably best that I get this resolved.
Navigating the marsh is tricky. It'll take a while to set up the pump.
Alright, cool. You guys work on that for a bit. While I... Let's see, where did I put the acid manufacturer? There it is.
Consumer analyses show unfulfilled demand for specific commodities.
Actually, no, this doesn't even give urbanization. Put it over here. Okay, so that's one shortage taken care of. And I'll need to wait for this thing to finish building so I can get some mines, so I can get some smart drones. Is there anything else I can do that doesn't require mines here? No. But, well, okay. Plenty of that type of acid. And I don't think this region actually has a use for it, so I'm just going to dump all of it that I can. And then, graphene...
Bunch of rats laying hand on our ships. Give 'em hell.
Well, I suppose I'll have to do this mission, because I do have some graphene, but I don't think it's enough for the upgrade.
Battle stations. Anyone escape?
See? Those lousy privateers attack any material transport ships.
Yes, yes, we've gone through this before. Just get a move on. Okay, come on.
Target acquired. It is a risk, sir.
No, what are you doing? No, 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 no.
Here they come. Orders confirmed.
Wave mine does so little damage. Petrochemicals, those are usually in the Arctic variant of this mission. That's when they're normally supposed to be encountered, but I'll pick that up. There we go. Let's see. Hit him with that. I could stay in this mission longer, but
Who's here?
I kind of don't want to.
Okay. That's it from our side. Now, the launch one.
You're the man. The systems are ready. The shuttle is ready. Start the countdown.
All right.
Sweeping in and saving the day.
And leave. Yeah, there's no reason for it to sound so triumphant. Like, just chill on that, okay? We really did not do all that much.
A historic moment. The eyes of the world are upon you. Phase 3 has begun. The second wave heads for the moon. You came a long way, but there's still another 250,000 miles to cross for you. Your colonists are waiting for orders.
Attention. The Global Union authorizes the construction of your own orbital station. Transmitting requirements.
We're not doing that yet. I'm going to save that for quite a bit in the future.
Come on. I'm sure you have it right.
Ooh, okay. Okay, wow. Wow, that was really expensive. Anyways. Okay. So, turns out, fine dining. There's a reason a lot of people don't do it at this time. It turns out it's rather expensive.
There it is. Our first dam, standing tall and operating smoothly. But we won't settle for that, right?
For the time being, I will actually. But she is correct.
Reporting on the project. There's much
Yeah, it is very helpful to get the next round of electricity. I just don't need it at the moment. I have bigger problems. My pursuit of fine dining has overstretched me just a little bit.
Can allow myself a little treat every so often. Life is good.
Life is, in fact, good. That is true. I like to imagine that at least here, at least my people, I don't know about other places in the world, so I won't comment, but at least my people are able to feel that this isn't some dystopian setting. This is a quite reasonable one, really. When all is said and done.
Maybe make a happy man.
Okay. I think the air pollution may have cost me some people as a random event. And that might have caused me to overreact just a little bit. However, my statement on this incident has been I regret nothing and I would do it again. Yes, this is delaying us going to the moon. However, it's fine. I've stabilized and I'm earning money. I don't need the next round of electricity gathering for the time being. In these places, we'll live, and I'm not doing the orbital station stuff yet. So,
Then be careful. As far as we know, the orbital watch has overtaken most of the LEC's colonies. Up there, you'll be on your own.
so size to build on, irrelevant. Creator building slots, very relevant. Workforce, very relevant. But let's look at these. So, this crater over here, it has more effective solar arrays, but needs more workforce. Useless. I don't care about it. Well, actually, no. He has a project for workforce, but it needs more workforce. So, maybe not so useless. But it doesn't have many building slots. So let's look at this. So, this one, Regolith, is better. Shield generators require more electricity. Pretty bad. Let's look at this. Everything needs more workforce, but anti-G workshops are better. This is also really bad. I'll just go with this one. I don't like any of them.
You have entered Phase 3 of the Lunar Licensing Program. Your shuttles have arrived at the designated settlement territory. You are required to establish a lunar colony there and begin helium-3 extraction. The development of a stable fusion reactor is your primary objective. Additional information. Hostile activities detected near your settlement territory. Be careful.
We are not here to make this a nice place to live.
So, here
If there's any place to put in an episode pause boundary, I'd say it's here.